Hello everyone. Today I am here. I will discuss about the new education policy 2020. As definitely it is very important topic for all of us because what is happening in our education policy, what is the new changes that we should know. At first, I'd like to start with one very good quotation by Aristotle. The root of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Definitely, while we are studying, that time we are feel some oh, this is very long time when I will get success. But when you have given your education, you have completed your education, a very good degree with very good marks, definitely that time you feel very better. So that's why here have been said the fruit is sweet. Definitely, education will stay with you, remain with you for your end of your time, end of your death. Definitely, if you have a lots of money, a thief can steal that. But if you have education, if you have knowledge nobody can steal, nobody can theft. Okay, so let's start about the introduction. The new education policy 2020 has been approved by the Union Cabinet on 29th July 2020 to overhaul the country's education system. Under the new education policy 2020, provision is being made that the expenditure of GDP in India is currently 4.6% and be increased to 6%. So definitely approved कहाँ से हुआ था? The Union Cabinet 29 जुलाई 2020 को कंट्री के एजुकेशन सिस्टम को चेंज करने के लिए इस एजुकेशन पॉलिसी द्वारा जो करंट जीडीपी है वो 4.6% है, लेकिन ये 6% हो जाएंगे. डेफिनेटली ये बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट है. और गवर्नमेंट started to think about education, started to think a good consideration of education. It is most important because education is the backbone of society. तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. So now what is the history? It also should be known what is the history of education. The first new education policy came in 1968 when the government was the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi government. And the second new education policy came 1986 under the PM Rajiv Gandhi government. And the second new education policy modified in 1992 by the PM PV Narasimha Rao government. And the third new education policy came in 2020 by the under PM Narendra Modi government. Definitely is also most important part of our education policy. What is the aim? It also most important. What was the aim of 2020 education policy? The new education policy 2020 is the first education policy of the 21st century. ये 21st century का पहला new education policy है, which aims to universalization of education. जो education है जिसका मूल लक्ष्य है, जो education उसको universalization करने का, from preschool to secondary level with 100% gross enrolled ratio in schools education by 2030. तो हमारा जो सरकार है, सरकार के एक ही मुद्दे हैं, 2030 तक 100% बच्चे को स्कूल में एनरोल कराएंगे. ये बहुत जरूरी है. जो बेसिक एजुकेशन है ये हर एक बच्चे को होना चाहिए, चाहे बाद में वो कुछ भी करे, लेकिन एक नॉर्मल बेसिक एजुकेशन हर एक स्टूडेंट को, हर एक बच्चे को होना चाहिए. तो चलिए अब बात करते हैं. पहले जो सिस्टम था वो 10+2 था, यानी 10वीं तक, उसके बाद +2 यानी 12 तक. But now it's some different, like 5+3+3+4. So it is the under the new education policy 2020. So let's start. What is the 5-3-3-4? So we'll start one by one. So friends, what is 5+3+3+4? The first 5 means it's the foundation stage. Foundation stage. In this stage, it duration 5 years. The age of a child, he will go to the school at 3 years of his age. When he have completed his 3 years, up to 3 years, from 3 years to 8 years, in this stage, he will go for the 5 years. It is the foundation stage. First 3 year he only go to school for playing. There nothing will no education will there, only for playing. Because of that, to give him the habitual to go just like a to friend, to make the friend with school and the student. And the next 2 years, like first and second class will conduct, and there also no exam will conduct in this period. It means, as we know, there are so many children, they have so much fear about schools, they not want to read, they don't want to go to school. So for those students, it is this education policy, it should give them lots of opportunity. And apart from this, talking about for the habitual to go to school, definitely उनको आदत में डालना पड़ता है ना। देखो हम सभी जानते हैं, बच्चे जो देखते हैं वही करते हैं, लेकिन अगर वही चीज हम बिल्कुल जीरो से, बच्चे जब भी छोटे होंगे, अगर वहीं से अगर शुरू करेंगे स्कूल में जाना, तब स्कूल के उसके साथ बहुत बड़े दोस्त बन जाएंगे, है ना। धीरे धीरे करते करते जब खेलना शुरू करके थोड़ा सा पढ़ना शुरू करेंगे, कोई एग्जाम नहीं है पहला 5 साल तक, तो इसमें क्या होगा, बच्चे स्कूल के साथ घुल मिल जाएंगे। तो धीरे 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 करके हम अपग्रेड करते जाएंगे बच्चे को। ये कितना बढ़िया सिस्टम है, डेफिनेटली। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। व्हाट इज 3? द नेक्स्ट 3, इट मींस प्रिपरेटरी स्टेज। In this stage, this is the 3 years, the age of 9 years to 11 years of a student. In this 3 year, the classes third, fourth, and fifth class will cover. And from here, from the third class, the exam will start, and the language will be mother tongue. In which region the student will go to the school, that student will read for only for the state's mother tongue. It is also most important, because that time that children don't know how to, maybe a Bengali student, how he can speak in Hindi, तो हिंदी में बात नहीं कर सकते ना। तो इसीलिए उसका जो लैंग्वेज है, उनका जो मातृभाषा होंगे, तो उसी भाषा में पढ़ाई किया जाएगा 5 तक, जब उसका उम्र हो जाएंगे 11 साल तक। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। नेक्स्ट 3 है मिडिल स्टेज। In this stage, it will cover 3 years of time. The age of the child will be 12 years to 14 years. The 3 years, in these 3 years, the class will cover 6th, 7th, and 8th. And from here, so many phenomenon, so many subjects included from here, like computer coding. It is the most important in this modern era. If we look here and there, everywhere, there are paperless work. Now it started in every sector, like in education, health sector, every offices. So in the upcoming era, it will be more technological driven. So it's our own responsibility to give those children about the computer education, as it is very important to grow in life. And the vocational training they will get from the class 6th. It is the most important, as we know, when they will read in the class, and beside this, while they will learn what is gardening, how to maybe trailing, and some trailer, and some fishing, and some the work of carpenter, according to their education. And beside this, if they will start to learn about their vocational training, it will help in their life, because we don't know who will get job, and who will which student will do in his life what. But when they will get this type of extra knowledge, it will help in their future. And here also most important part is that here any students can take anything, like math, science, arts. The math student can take the science subject, and the art student can take the science subject also. And so there are so many things, and extra Indian language. So definitely, if I am from I am from UP, so definitely my mother tongue is Hindi, so I will get another more language from here. And apart from this, what is 4? 4 means it means the secondary stage. In this stage, it will cover 4 years of time. The age, ये क्या sorry, ये 4 साल के लिए होंगे। एज क्या होगा स्टूडेंट का, 15 साल से लेके 18 साल तक। The 4 years, यानी 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, these 4 class will conduct in the secondary stage. नो स्ट्रीम, यहाँ पे कोई स्ट्रीम नहीं है, ना साइंस, ना आर्ट्स, ना कॉमर्स। इसमें फायदा क्या होंगे, कोई भी साइंस का स्टूडेंट अगर वो आर्ट्स का कोई सब्जेक्ट लेना चाहता है, जैसे जियोग्राफी हो गया, हिस्ट्री हो गया, पोल साइंस हो गया, तो वो साइंस का स्टूडेंट कोई भी एक सब्जेक्ट अपने हिसाब से चूज कर सकते हैं। आर्ट्स का स्टूडेंट अगर उसको मैथ पसंद है, मैथ ले सकता है। अगर उसको केमिस्ट्री पसंद है केमिस्ट्री ले सकते हैं। अगर उसको अ, अगर कॉमर्स का स्टूडेंट चाहे अकाउंटेंसी छोड़ के साथ साथ अगर वो मैथ लेना चाहते ले सकते हैं। अगर वो ज्योग्राफी पढ़ना चाहते तो पढ़ सकते हैं। इसलिए यहाँ पे कोई स्ट्रीम नहीं है, अपना हिसाब से आप सब्जेक्ट चूज कीजिए। Here are the multiple subjects you can choose. The critical thinking, definitely it is the most important part to definitely to extend their thinking level. So this subject also, this part also most important, the critical thinking. And then foreign language, here any student can learn about the foreign language, and it is very important when a student will go in abroad. So that definitely if he will know about the language, so he will be very social and very familiar with that country because he know about the language. Every 6 month one semester. तो यहाँ पे क्या है, टोटल होंगे 8 सेमेस्टर। 8 सेमेस्टर हर एक 6 महीना में एक एक सेमेस्टर कंडक्ट किए जाएंगे। टोटल होंगे 8 सेमेस्टर। कितना बढ़िया सिस्टम देखिए। 6 महीना पढ़ाई करो एग्जाम दे दो, 6 महीना पढ़ाई करो एग्जाम दे दो, है ना। कितना बेहतरीन बात है। तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। अब ग्रेजुएशन तब चलते हैं। द ग्रेजुएशन बिफोर टाइम इट वाज 3 years, but now like a BA, BSc, BCom, but now it is the 4 years of graduation. So here no BA, no BSc, BCom. Here also so many students, what their subject they can choose, they will go for that subject. And here the first year certificate, and the second year and the certificate is diploma certificate, and the third year graduation degree. Here any student can go for the job interview, can sit with the competitive exam. And then 4 years that will be research graduation certificate. In this duration, if a student after completing his diploma course, he will go away for his some job, and apart from this he will come 2 years back. After 2 year back he will come. So definitely he will start from 3 years. He will not go to the 1 year from the starting. So it is the benefit of the new education policy. So these are the certificates definitely he will get. And apart from this, if we talk about the post education, it was the before time MA, MSc, MCom, but now there is no stream. If a student will do 4 years of graduation, so then he will do post graduation only for one year. But if a student will do 3 years of degree, a degree graduation certificate, then he will do for the 2 years of education for the post graduation. So these are the very important things of the new education policy. Apart from this, what are the positive sides of the new education policy? At first, GDP will 6% and fees limit, as we know. Now in private sector, there are so many authorities who are getting lots of very high fees. But I think our government also has already given those all schools have a very fixed fees limit. It is the most important because as we know, there are so many schools, they have their different types of fees. But now if we look, there are so many schools, they have their one limit. They should not cross their limit in the amount. And the vocational training, it is also most important part. It will help to the student. Foreign language, another a big education system. It will definitely upgraded with the foreign language. And the result, it is the most important part. Result, how it assemble. At first, teacher gives you mark, and he will also know what is character, and he will also give another marks about your character basis. And friends, what's your behavior with friends? आप फ्रेंड के साथ आपका क्या संबंध है, आपका क्या विचार भावना आपका फ्रेंड के साथ है। तो फ्रेंड्स भी आपके ऊपर जजमेंट करेंगे। और उसके बाद आप खुद में सेल्फ असेसमेंट, आप अपने आप में आप कितना मार्क्स देंगे, आपका खुद का करेक्टर क्या है। तो ये सारी चीजें मिला के आपका रिजल्ट बनता है। और देखिए मदर टंग अर्ली स्टेज, जब बच्चे शुरू करेंगे अर्ली स्टेज में, वो अपना मदर टंग में पढ़ाई करेंगे। कितना बढ़िया सिस्टम है, बहुत ही जबरदस्त सिस्टम है। अब देखिए न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी इंप्लीमेंटेड स्टेट्स, जो कौन कौन सा स्टेट इंप्लीमेंट किया है। पहला स्टेट जो इंप्लीमेंट किया है वो कर्नाटका इंप्लीमेंटेड इन अगस्त 2021, मध्य प्रदेश अगस्त 2021, महाराष्ट्र इन द ईयर 2023 and 24, Assam 2020, West Bengal, the 4 years of undergraduation program, they have already started. In Chhattisgarh, July 2024. And if we talk about the Himachal Pradesh, they are now started to implementing the new education policy 2020, because it is very important. It gives those students a very extreme knowledge about their system of education, as well as their vocational training, and the computer education. These are the phenomenon which is most important, and it will help those students about their life to go in that high level of their success. So I think, so friends, these are the all information what I have shared with all of you. So friends, at last I would like to say, definitely education is the backbone of our country, and we should send our students, our children, to their schools to generate them a very good education. So friends, if you are getting some information from this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.